baby. I feel like when it comes to the school supplies, if every student in the classroom is bringing the supplies that was listed, why is it that everybody have to combine everything together and share? Then when the teacher also requests her little list of things that she needs for the whole classroom, when you was in Target buying all that stuff trying to decorate your classroom, sweetheart, you didn't stop and get you some Lysol and some hand sanitizer? My responsibility as a parent is to only take care of my child, to supply what my child needs in order for him to learn in school. All of that extra stuff, I don't care to do that, and I don't want to do that.
I mean, education is supposed to be a group effort. The teacher and the parent working together to make sure that your child can get educated. Part of that group effort means the teacher asking you to buy a couple extra school supplies to make their life easier, so that way they can educate your children properly. Then what's the problem? Or is it that you don't really care about your kids as much as you say you do?
This is for all the teachers. How about y'all go to some of these back to school events and get some of those free book bags and some of those free pencils and things of that nature for your classroom, and stop asking the parents. Go to some of these events, teachers. I said what I said.
And we is not buying all that stuff on that list from those school supplies, baby. Them kids gonna get a damn pencil and a notebook, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, the teachers keeping the school supplies or whatever they be doing with them. So all that Kleenex.
So they really think that teachers are on a come up from pencils, paper, and Kleenexes. So she's really actually trying to say that they think that they maybe are keeping them. Yeah, because that's all a fucking grown ass teacher wants, is to get some Kleenexes and pencils to take home and wild out, right? Child, the ignorance abounds. That might be the title. Ignorance abounds.
Hand sanitizers, headphones, laptops, all that. Just keep it, because we're not buying all that this year. We're not.
So that's what she thinks is going on. The teachers are just hoarding all of the magic markers and color pencils and just waiting for the right day when no one else has any, so that way they can then unleash their wrath of fury and being the only supplier left with all these items. And they'll have a monopoly.
Yeah, and then they can ration it out and sell it in case C-19 comes back and there's no more Kleenexes. And then they can be like, I got that Kleenex for you, $10. Thank you, Trent. He said, this is broke bitch talk. Abso-fucking-lutely is what it is.
On the school supply market. Yeah. Maybe they're saving them because they realize that parents like you won't actually show up and do the things necessary to make sure that they can help educate your kids. And so they have to save those items up, sometimes not just for that school year, but then the following school year, because they know they'll always have to deal with parents like this.
Yo, I might get flack for this and I might get blowback, but I only see one type of parent on here complaining about school supplies.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Child, I wonder who it is that he's talking about. Sir.
Hey parents, don't buy the supplies. Do not go to the store and get them. Just send your kid with a backpack. That spray ground, that state backpack, that Lululemon, whatever. Just send them with a backpack. And I'm telling you what's going to happen.
Did she say the Lululemon backpack when I've been in Lululemon and seen them prices of them damn pants and shirts that you sweat in? Oh, so they're going to get a Lululemon backpack, but not going to pay $30 for school supplies for the classroom. I already knew. You get not one red cent from me.
A teacher like me right here, I'm not going to even trip because I don't care. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Y'all going to be up there. You're going to be at the school asking me why your child was docked points on an assignment when they wrote it in pencil, and the assignment called for a blue crayon. So if Sarah's blue crayon breaks and little Johnny has a blue crayon, I'm going to tell Johnny, you know what? We're not doing community supplies. So therefore, do not help Sarah out. Sarah mama don't want us to use the supplies. She want to use what she sent. And her crayon is broken. She don't want to use it. So there's points off. That's what we saying.
Then they'll end up calling the teachers like this petty and say that they're bad teachers who don't know anything about educating their children.
I'm not taking your little girls strawberry shortcake folders and giving it to somebody else. I'm not that type of teacher. I really don't know any teachers that do that. If they do, hey, I get why you mad. But for the most part, whatever you send them with, like, that's theirs.
Let's say we said forget the school supply list, okay? Parents, you provide the clothes and the book bag, right? And all the pencil, pens, glue sticks, notebooks, paper. The school is going to take care of that for you, right? Every classroom is going to be full of supplies, all right? Instead of the pencil on the school supply list, we want you to send your child to school with some manners. Y'all would still come up short. Y'all would still complain, wouldn't y'all? Yeah. Send your child to school with some respect for themselves and respect for others. How about that? So I don't know one educator who would trade you bringing in those school supplies for you bringing in a respectful young man, young woman. Forget the supplies. We'll give you the supplies. Send your child to school with some manners, some respect, some integrity, some self-control, right? No matter what we put on the list, no matter what we ask of some of you parents, y'all still gonna complain.
Exactly. In the reality,
Same old crap, different biatch every single time. Shout out to this man, though. Shout out to God of the Seas for the Cash App. He said for boxes of Kleenex. Thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all gonna buy me some Kleenex, child. Gonna buy me some Kleenex. Shout out to just my 4 cents. Thank you, honey. Said teachers know if a child comes to class without supplies, the kid will become a behavior problem to avoid embarrassment in some cases. This is amazing. Some of us do and did trust in what the daggone teacher said, but others who don't value education and see, where it's going to take you if you have one versus if you don't. And all I'm talking about is K through 12. They don't value it because they don't have it. So let's just go ahead and make sure that we sabotage our own kids and be difficult for no reason because somebody else should just take care of me. I'm a whole ass adult fucking, but I can't take care of myself nor my damn kids, child. Thank you, hun. Shout out to Live from New York. I appreciate you. Manner supply is 0.002%. They would complain about that just like this man just said. You can't ask these people for nothing because they think they run the world. That's why people is tired of it. And that's why everybody is saying, fuck y'all, period. Okay.
it is a lot of this behavior the kids end up learning from home, from their parents who think that they can act how they want, do what they want, disrespect people. And so the kids pick up on these behaviors and then they take them to school and they don't have respect for the teachers. They don't have respect for their classmates. They don't have respect for any level of authority because they don't feel like they got to listen to anybody because, well, that's how their mama talk at home. The snapping, you're not going to tell me nothing. Let me tell you about yourself type of attitude. And so really all they're doing is sabotaging their kids' futures one grade level at a time. And instead of actually looking to work hand in hand with these teachers, with these educators, they're looking for any opportunity to fight against them.
And another thing, y'all think we finna sit up here on this app and argue with y'all about school supplies that y'all not finna send to the school because you ain't been doing it no way? Absolutely not. We know you're not gonna send no school supplies to the school because you ain't done it already. You don't even teach your kids how to respect their teachers when you're away from them. How do I know this? Because you don't even respect their teachers enough to spend $20 or $30 on some school supplies to help your child out for the whole school year. Teach your kid how to respect you and respect themselves so that they can in turn respect others. Who said that?
Yeah, part of the reason why I knew education wasn't the route I was going to go as far as careers once I got into it is because of how little so many of the parents cared to actually do something when it came to teaching their kids how to just respect the adults that they're sending their children off to. And it was always some excuse that they had as far as to why their kid is behaving this way.
This is where the world confuses me. I just saw a video of a woman, another parent, complaining about her not wanting to buy school supplies. And her three main qualms were she shouldn't have to support other children. Parents need to get up off their ass and get their shit together. And that the school supplies she buys should be for her kids and her kids only, right? I scrolled this woman's page and about 10 posts back from the one she posted about her not being responsible for other people's kids and households, she has a video of her in an empty apartment and she's standing in the living room and she's crying, but she's walking in circles, crying like with her hands up or whatever. And there's gospel music playing over the song. The text on screen said, "Thank God my Section 8 came through."
Of course. Of course. Of course. I told y'all. I know what I know. I know what I know. And whoever can be mad, be sad, be glad, I don't care. And I don't want to hear, but white people do it too. I'm not white. I don't care. Then y'all allow these stereotypes to continue by doing the same shit over and over and over again. And now you get to tell the whole world about it and then turn around and be upset when the whole world knows about it. If you could ever shut the fuck up, the whole world wouldn't know about it. But it's too late because the whole world knows about it. You're lazy. All you want to do is what you want to do. And then you want the rest of the world to take care of you, which is why you can't have relationships. Because men can see that all you do is want, like Trent says, pipe and a paycheck. And then when you don't want it, you leave, and then you want to take everything, like the bitch from yesterday who said that she divorced is divorcing her husband, but thinks that he should take care of her and that she's going to tell the kids that he didn't take care of her, even though she's the one that wanted to leave, because she says that he should be able to afford her living in the same community that she already lived in with him, but she wanted to divorce, but wanted him to take care of her in same said community, even though she was already in said community with him. All you bitches are crazy. All of you bitches are crazy. If it don't apply, let it fly. If it's you, then I'm talking to you. You want to make your life difficult. You want to be difficult. You want to be combative and chaotic at every fucking turn, and then turn around and try to act like you don't know why. You don't have nobody. You don't know how to work with anyone. You can't even work with your own fucking kids' teachers. I already know you don't value education by the ignorance that you prove and show every day that you come up on this fucking app. I already know that you don't value education because of the way that you speak. And do you think that you would want your kids to do better while on here talking about generational fucking wealth? Child, you can't even spell generational. I said that. I meant that. Your kid probably can barely spell his own fucking name. These are the same bitches that won't even do anything with their kids when they're at home. They won't do anything with their kids during the summertime when they're not in school, because you know you are a part of educating your own fucking kid, but y'all would not do that. That's crazy talk, because you want to put it all in said school. And now there's some pro that you listen to, Rolly, DL, or who the fuck ever said that Donald Trump is wrong for closing the Department of Education. Now you're on the bandwagon talking about it's Donald Trump's fault. No, bitch, it's always your fault, because you are the first teacher for all of your fucking gremlins. You're not even responsible enough to make sure that they do their fucking homework, or like I said before, go to the fucking school when there's a fucking parent-teacher conference. You can't even show up for your own damn kid. And then when they taking your ass out, everybody's talking about, oh, they were so good. No, you're not good. If your child is deleting you, then you weren't good. I'ma just go out on a limb. There was something wrong, and you either ignored it or you just thought it would go away as long as you give them whatever you want. Shout out to the participation trophy generation. You showing yourselves every damn day. Nobody cares about what you want. You can want whatever the fuck it is that you want. You make sure you go get it. If your ass is taking it and stealing it, your ass should go to jail. Your kids too. If you're taking somebody the fuck on up out of here, your ass should go to jail. Your kids too. And if you think after all these years, when you sit up there and listen to people say that education is what's important in order for you to have knowledge to move forward in your life, but then y'all sitting up here talking about you the most educated and dumb as a box of motherfucking rocks, that you're going to sit up here and try to think that you're going to tell somebody else, and you don't even have control of your own fucking life. How the fuck are you going to tell somebody else? In debt out of the wazoo? You freaking sit up here saying that it's somebody else's fault that you signed your name on the dotted line, just like yesterday with the Paul who took out the $2,500, completely on him. He should definitely know better. But y'all worrying about white supremacy, discrimination, and racism? Y'all ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw the fuck out of. You hate Donald Trump, but you want him to give you fucking Section 8 and feed your fucking asses. You can't even go and buy your own fucked up food now that they changing what you can buy with food stamps, and you complaining about that shit. Go work. Nobody wants to fucking work. That's why there's so many problems. Motherfuckers don't want to work. You expect everyone to give you everything. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. No empathy, no sympathy.
Jesus.
I mean, are we really that surprised? I know I'm not.
No.
I'm really not. Because there's always those who expect the biggest handouts, but then don't think they should have to do anything at all.
This coming from a woman who said that she shouldn't have to use her money to provide supplies for other families, and that those parents need to get up off their ass and do something. And the government is paying your rent. She got a brand new 3-bedroom apartment. And do you know, she said her rent is $127.
For the person that's going to come and say, you're just jealous, you're an ignorant ass bitch too. I'm jealous that I could possibly have the rug pulled out from under me in order to pay $127. I'm jealous. That if I wanted to be a broke bitch, bum bitch, I could have done that. I could have done that. If I wanted to get free food, which ain't even free, I could have done that. No one is jealous of people who are lazy, who are selfish, who think that as adults, someone else should take care of them, and then think that somebody else should come through. And then after you fucked every man in the world, think the last man is supposed to take care of you and your spawn. Y'all, we just getting started. It's 2 hours in. We got shit to talk about. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new.
Then I saw another mother saying the same thing. I shouldn't have to help. It should be optional. And I shouldn't have to pick up the slack for someone else's child. I can't afford to buy all those supplies for other kids. And then her posts, if you go through her page, she's doing a dance, like dancing with her hand over here, saying she can't believe how much she spent on Drake tickets, but she's in the house.
Priorities. And I don't care. I told y'all I've done many things over my lifetime work-wise, and I've doled out the benefits. I have doled out the benefits: food stamps, welfare, child care, and Medicaid.
You're awesome.
I know how it works. I know how it works for the most part. Not all, but most. I said most, I meant most. I've seen the fraudulent shit. I've seen the fraudulent shit that they sent in. I've seen the lies that they have said. And honestly, I let the shit go through because, child, it's easier for me because I don't give a fuck. If you that desperate, then be that desperate. If it was egregious, then I would refer them to fraud. Other than that, get the fuck out of my face, you and your spawn, because I don't care. If this is what you want for your life and this is what you want for your kids, have the fuck at it. Keep that shit over there. You making these choices and these daggone decisions. And like I said, all that money that you aren't spending will be spent on spiders, makeup, and weave. Drake tickets, Beyonce tickets, and some nigga that don't want you, ain't helping you, will never help you, and you letting him lay up on that couch. I know you got a man in there. I'm not dumb. I can tell. And on a home visit, I can see. But if that's all you want for your life, have at it. Because as these things continue to be less and less and less, and then the pros are going to tell y'all, but these big corporations, and Donald Trump's buddies, and Donald Trump, and it's all racist. Fine, then that's what it is. So that's all the more reason why you shouldn't be dependent on that fucking racist for shit. But what the fuck do I know? Dream, thank you, boo. I appreciate you. He said, looking lovely today, Mrs. Michon. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Trend. Thank you so much for 5 more memberships, y'all. Shout out to 5 more people becoming members. Make sure you thank FDNHT, Trinidad for the membership. Shout out to all the channel members. Y'all, can somebody drop Trend's channel? Y'all make sure that you follow our bestie. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. Thank you for coming up. You're welcome back up anytime that you want to. I told you it was going to be a tough day for you. I told you it would be. Shout out to JP. I appreciate you, boo. He said for the rebranding name of the channel, Rant Central. I could do that. If I didn't already have like a no name, I might do that. Shout out to TLA for the name, and shout out to y'all, child. This still got 4 more minutes of this.
So the Canadian man can get $600 out of you to go see him on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But your son's teacher is the devil incarnate because she asked for 4 boxes of Kleenex.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you spent $600.
Thank you, God of the Seas, for the money for the Kleenex for me. I appreciate you.
$100 to go see Drake. And I pretty much can guarantee that she also bought a new outfit, shoes, got hair, nails done, all that to go see Drake. So probably $1,000 in to go to a concert.
Yep.
We do not care.